God's blessings, friends of the border town, and those who watch throughout the world. This is Father Pete Jankowski here at beautiful St. Patrick's Church in Momence, Illinois. Established and dedicated in 1914, a church that is over 100 years old. And really, you're not going to find a church as beautiful as this that could be created like this in today's age, especially in the country parishes. You will have noticed that on this Mass for the Fifth Sunday of Lent, we have covered all the statues in our church except for the two angels in the sanctuary, which we just purchased last December and are new to our facility. We've covered the statues because a lot of the times during the season of Lent, we need to focus on something different. Why is Lent so different than the other parts of the year? We've had parishioners that have said to me, why are you singing so much at Lent? What's with the Latin during the season of Lent? Latin, Greek, Spanish, whatever it might be. We do these things to heighten the senses. We are a people of signs, symbols, and rituals. We are the kind of people that need these images to focus on what is important in Christ's life, that Christ was willing to die, to void himself in this world, to suffer for us, to die for us, so we have a chance for salvation. So what we do is we get closer to the Easter Vigil, is we heighten our senses by covering these statues so that we can focus on the fact that something is missing in this church that needs to be reestablished and reopened during the Easter season. So in the Roman Missal in the United States, it is stated, in the dioceses of the United States, the practice of covering crosses and images throughout the church from the Fifth Sunday of Lent may be observed. Crosses remain covered until the end of the celebration of the Lord's Passion on Good Friday, but images remain covered until the beginning of the Easter Vigil. We do this to focus on this time of loss, this time of missing something. We do this to focus on the words that are said at Mass about the Passion narrative, that we are truly entering a different time in our church's liturgical year, a heightened sense of anticipation for Easter Sunday, that by covering these statues, we are missing something. Something is devoid in our life, and the more we heighten our senses through prayer, fasting, almsgiving, covering the statues, depleting ourselves of these beautiful things that Christ has given us, that when Easter Sunday comes and the Easter Vigil, we unveil the statues, we have a heightened sense of God's presence in our life through light, and then we give thanks for what we have. A lot of the times, especially in the course in death and dying that I teach, sometimes we don't pay attention or we take for granted those wonderful things we have until they're gone. These things are gone during the last part of the Lenten season. We focus on those things. We say we miss them. We miss God. We need God back in our life, so that on Easter Vigil and Easter Sunday, we remove these veils so we don't take God for granted. That's why this Mass is our source and summit, isn't so important in everything that we do. Please know that we continue to pray for you. We love you. We want to take care of you. Please do the same by praying for us as we begin this very important time in the church's liturgical life. God bless.